Listen to me, because this is one of those things nobody wants to talk about at the dinner table, but we are going to talk about it right now. You have worked your entire life. You have saved, you have sacrificed, and you have tried to build a foundation for the people you love. But there is a cloud hanging over many of you, and it's the fear that the debt you carry today, whether it's that credit card balance, the mortgage, or a personal loan, is going to become a shadow that follows your children or your spouse into their future. You're asking yourself, when I'm gone, will they be hounded by collectors? Will my house be taken away? Am I leaving behind a legacy or a burden? Let's get crystal clear on this. In the vast majority of cases, your children and your heirs are not personally responsible for your individual debts. They don't just inherit a credit card bill like they inherit a family photo album. But, and this is a big but, that doesn't mean the debt simply evaporates into thin air. When you pass away, everything you own, your bank accounts, your home, your investments, becomes what we call your estate. And your estate is liable for your debts. Think of your estate like a bucket. Before any of your loved ones can take a single penny out of that bucket, the people you owe money to, the lenders, the banks, the credit card companies, get to reach their hands in first. They are first in line, and your family is last. So, while your daughter might not have to pay your $10,000 credit card bill out of her own pocket, that $10,000 is coming right out of the inheritance you intended for her. If the debt is larger than what you own, the estate is considered insolvent, and in that case, the creditors usually just have to take the loss. Your heirs won't owe the remainder, but they also won't receive anything. Now, there are 3 major danger zones where someone else could be held responsible, and I want you to listen closely. First, joint account holders. If you have a credit card that you shared with your spouse, not just an authorized user, but a true joint account, they are 100% on the hook for that balance. It becomes their debt entirely. Second, cosigners. If your son cosigned a personal loan or a car loan to help you out, the bank is coming straight for him the moment you are gone. And third, community property states. If you live in a state like Arizona, California, Idaho, Louisiana, Nevada, New Mexico, Texas, Washington, or Wisconsin, the rules change. In these states, debts acquired during a marriage are often considered community debt, meaning a surviving spouse might be responsible for paying them back even if their name wasn't on the original contract. The fear you're feeling is real because debt is a thief. It steals your peace of mind while you're alive, and it steals your legacy after you're gone. But you cannot let that fear paralyze you. You have to face it. The question isn't just who is responsible. The question is, what are you going to do about it today? Here is your actionable takeaway, and I want you to do this for the people you love. You need to sit down and make a legacy list. Write down every single debt you have. I want to see the interest rates and the balances. If you have high-interest credit card debt, that is an emergency. You are throwing money away that could be funding your retirement or your grandchildren's education. Next, check your titles. Is your house held in a way that it passes directly to a beneficiary, like through a transfer on death deed or a living trust? If it passes outside of probate, in many states, it's harder for unsecured creditors to get their hands on it. Look at your life insurance. Life insurance payouts usually go directly to the beneficiary and are generally protected from the creditors of the estate. If you are sitting there with more debt than assets, you need to have a brave conversation with your family. Do not let them be surprised by an empty estate while they are grieving. Tell them the truth. And then, you make a plan to pay it down. You stop spending money you don't have to buy things you don't need to impress people you don't even like. You deserve to go into your later years with the dignity of knowing your affairs are in order. You want to leave behind memories and security, not a legal mess for your family to clean up. Stand in your truth, look at the numbers, and take control of your legacy right now. Because you are worth more than the balance on your credit card.